The breakout star of the World Cup is up for debate, and my pick is Anthony Elanga from Sweden. So here's the first clip I'm going to show you. This is from the Sweden-Netherlands game. Sweden were already down 4-0 in this game, but watch Elanga right down here. Look at that speed that he shows to get through the back line of the Dutch defense. That's amazing speed. And then look at the finish here. I'm going to show you right here by Elanga to get past the goalie. That's an amazing finish there by Elanga. Watch it one more time, and I'm going to tell you about his backstory. So he plays for Newcastle. He's a 24-year-old winger for Newcastle. And this year he had 18 starts, no goals, and only 1 assist. So Newcastle had lots of questions about him after this season. He transferred to Newcastle from Nottingham Forest. So there's a lot of questions about him entering this World Cup. And Newcastle's probably going to be seeing a lot of potential after this World Cup. I'm going to show you one more highlight in this game against the Netherlands for Sweden. This is his next highlight. I'm sure many of you have seen this. Watch him down here. The one thing I love about him is his off-ball movement skills. Look at this play. I love this camera angle. Boop. Look at that. And then you're going to see an amazing cross here by him to get it into the box. Obviously, they didn't score from this. I'm just going to show it one more time. Right here. So again, lots of questions about Elanga coming in to this World Cup. You just watch this speed. His off-ball movement's amazing, which amazes me. And then this touch here. I'm going to put it in really slow-mo just so you get a great look at it here. Like, this is just incredible there by Elanga. Behind Van Bergen for the Netherlands, one of the best center backs. Just look at that by Elanga. That's a fantastic football there by Elanga. And now the next game we're going to be looking at is their game against Japan. So Elanga did not start in their first game against Tunisia. He did come in the 90th minute, but the game was already over there when Sweden was up 5-1. So this is the first highlight I'm going to show you against Japan. I pointed this out in one of my best top 3 goals of the tournament here. Watch this goal here. Weak foot from outside the box into the side netting. Just an amazing goal here from Elanga. I'm not going to go too much into this because I've already gone over this plenty of times in my other video. So that's the first highlight against this one. I have 4 highlights in this game here. The next one, watch him right down here. And this is, again, the off-ball movement. He doesn't get the ball in this play. But if Isak maybe layers this ball back, this Japan defender is not going to get back. He's already cutting over. If Isak lays this ball back, Elanga is probably in on goal here and might take the lead for Sweden. So this is just off-ball movement. Obviously, this is not a huge highlight play from him here. But that's just an amazing play, I thought. And I'm going to show you 2 more from this game against Japan here. Watch Elanga right here. So this is more of his off-ball. There we go. Amazing touch there. I'm going to go back to that in a minute. But just look at this running, this off-ball movement here by Elanga. Getting through the defense here. And getting a great shot off. I don't know if that was offside. I don't know if they called it offsides. They played advantage because Japan did clear it. I'm just going to show that touch one more time here. Let me get right back to it here. Just watch this here by Elanga. That's just amazing. I know that it wasn't the best touch, but it did go to his teammate. I think he's on. I mean, this is just a tough angle here. But even go, it's across his body, and he gets a good shot on goal here. And I'm going to show you this next one. This is not even a highlight from this game. Here it is right here. I bet you can see it down here. Final whistle blows. This is the last game in Group F here. And Elanga's upset. He knows they could have won. This is the winner's mentality he has. He is showing that he wanted to win this game. He's not playing for ties. He's not just playing to get to the next round. He wants to win games, which is something that I think is so important now. We don't see with players that much. So I think Elanga has looked amazing in this tournament. Last game I'm going to show you is in the knockout round against France. Obviously, Sweden lost this game. But just look at this off-ball movement. Sweden's already down 1 here. Look at this off-ball movement here. That's amazing running into the box here. Gets the crossover. And honestly, someone should be there for Sweden to finish this. Because look how far Mignon's out for France. He's all the way on the left side of the goal. There's a Sweden here. A Swedish player here. It's a goal. So there's not... That's a bad shot there. But that could be a goal. Again, I'm just going to go back one more time so we can see that. Just look at this amazing movement here by Elanga. Off the ball here. Picking right through the French defense. Amazing cross. That should be a goal there for Sweden. They should have equalized that here. And I have one more highlight from this game against France for Sweden for Elanga. And this is just, again, the off-ball movement. He's right here. Look at this. So he's dribbling around. And that off-ball movement, man. These runs are just amazing from him. Now, this was called offside early on this play. But that's a penalty if it wasn't offside. That would have been a penalty. But they did call it offside before. So this was a penalty if it wasn't for offsides. But his just off-ball movement, getting through that defense here, immediately passing the ball, and then getting rid through Dean for France. Digne. And then Digne has to pull him down so he's not in on goal and maybe hits Isak or Gyökeres in the middle of the box. But I think he's the wonder kid. I know he only played 3 games in this tournament, but he looked amazing. His winner's mentality. And I think the thing that fascinates me the most about him is that off-ball movement from him. 2 goals in this World Cup. 1 against Japan and 1 against Netherlands. Obviously, Sweden did not score in their game against France, and he did not play really in their game against Tunisia, where they scored 5. But Anthony Alenga's looked amazing. Comment down below who you think your wonder kid is for this tournament. And I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July, so please subscribe. It means so much to me. And thank you for watching.